Good morning. We have a very full agenda today on the General Affairs Council. I will be focusing on four main issues, starting with our preparations for the upcoming European Council. With regards to Ukraine, we must continue in a clear and unequivocal manner to support the sovereignty, territorial integrity and independence of Ukraine. Underline the importance of a 30-day ceasefire as an important step for a lasting, comprehensive and just solution to the situation in Ukraine. Passing on to the Middle East and the situation in Gaza. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is catastrophic and it has to stop. We support the efforts for negotiations that will lead to a ceasefire and which will open the way for the release of all hostages. Passing on to our discussion with regards to the rule of law. Rule of law is the cornerstone of the European Union. We look forward to the discussions on the rule of law situation and dialogue in four of our member states, in Slovakia, Belgium, Finland and Sweden. This is a priority in the trio with presidency with Denmark and Poland, and it will continue to be a key priority during our presidency. And with this opportunity, I would like to stress that the respect for human dignity, for human rights for all, and this includes LGBTIQ community, the freedom for peaceful assembly and the right to privacy are pivotal for the Union and for Cyprus. Passing on to the CBAM regulation, which will be adopted today, it is part of our effort as Union for simplification, of our effort to do things smarter and faster as part of the omnibus package. This will feature prominently and will be prioritized by the Cypriot presidency starting at the 1st of January 2026 as an integral part of boosting the Union's competitiveness. And lastly, today, the SAFE regulation will be adopted by the Council. Θα ήθελα να υπογραμμίσω ότι ο κανονισμός SAFE είναι μέρος των προσπαθειών της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης για να ενισχύσει την αμυντική της βιομηχανία. Είναι μέρος των προσπαθειών μας για στρατηγική αυτονομία. Και σε αυτό το πλαίσιο είναι η ευρωπαϊκή βιομηχανία, αμυντική βιομηχανία σε όλα τα κράτη-μέλη που πρέπει να στηριχθεί και να ενισχυθεί. Και το δεύτερο σημείο, θα ήταν αδιανόητο να μπορούν να επωφεληθούν στο πλαίσιο αυτό χώρες οι οποίες δεν σέβονται την ασφάλεια, την κυριαρχία και τα συμφέροντα της Ένωσης και των κρατών μελών και σε αυτό το πλαίσιο είναι σημαντική και η δέσμευση της Ευρωπαϊκής Επιτροπής ότι η όποια περιορισμένη συμμετοχή οντοτήτων σε κοινοπραξίες από τρίτες χώρες θα γίνει εφόσον προηγηθούν διμερείς συμφωνίες στη βάση του άρθρου 2.12 των συνθήκων και βεβαίως θα πρέπει να είναι ομονοούντες χώρες οι οποίες σέβονται πλήρως τα συμφέροντα, την κυριαρχία των κρατών μελών της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
What will Cyprus vote on the Spanish request on the official languages?
We have been in constant dialogue with our Spanish colleagues. What I would like to underline is that we understand the importance of this issue for Spain. Cyprus has been consistently supportive precisely for this reason. What is important is that it is done in a way that is legally sound and that does not create a precedent. We look forward to the discussion today on this issue.
Has Spain resolved?
Not convinced yet.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Does this mean that you're not convinced yet of the legally sound proposal?
As I have said, Cyprus has been consistently supportive of this issue. What is required is that all member states are on board.
But do you fear that with the Turkish minority maybe it can create a precedent?
As I said, this is a different situation, but it is also important that this does not create a precedent. We have had this discussion with our Spanish colleagues and friends, and the proposal that is put on the table is a reflection also of that discussion.
If it comes to a vote, what Cyprus will vote?
Excuse me?
If it comes to a vote at the end, what will you vote?
As I have said, Cyprus has been consistently supportive, but it is also of utmost importance that all member states are on board. We are here today to have that discussion, to hear our Spanish colleagues, to hear any other member states, and take it forward from there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
Minister, we saw a lot of things changed since the last European Council. You are preparing for a new council. Many European countries changed their language concerning Israel. What are you hoping to inject in the new European statement in the coming council?
The European Council conclusions always must reflect the state of play at the moment we are at. As I have mentioned in my statement, the humanitarian situation in Gaza right now is catastrophic, and it has got to stop. We need to focus on ensuring that there is immediate, unhindered, and continuous humanitarian assistance to the civilians in Gaza. Cyprus has consistently proven its commitment in a tangible way through the Amalthea Maritime Corridor, delivering 20,000 tons of humanitarian assistance. So this is an issue that needs to be clearly reflected in the conclusions, along with, as I have mentioned, the importance and our full support for the negotiations for a ceasefire that is an important step for the release of all hostages. Thank you. Thank you very much.